Hey VC, I'm just coming back and just coming back to encourage folks to keep it on the love tip. I was well aware that by making the comments I made that it would be somewhat incendiary for some because it's just the nature of the times. I mean, I know I was very clear in just really just expressing a perspective that I think is important to not be forgotten, as opposed to the comments being directed personally at anyone. It's absolutely true that the 50s was an amazing time for music, for style, for cars. It is true that what could be leveled against Elvis is true of the entire industry. Yes, all of that. So again, I'm here to just again try to say that for those who were sparked by the comments, I think if you go back and watch the video and look at my demeanor, it's clear that that's not my intention. I can't be responsible for how people take my words. I do believe that it is very important for me at my age and due to my life experience and also my ability to communicate, to tell things the way that I see them. Um, I do believe that some of the perspectives are mm, not often heard, or if they are, I'm not aware of it. Um, I'm taking the advantage of this opportunity to speak my mind to do so. And as I said, I'm aware that when I say things, it can be taken as controversial, but that's really the nature of being very honest with one's thoughts. Um, if you look at the comments also after the video, you'll see that there's been quite a bit of conversation sparked, but everything that I've thrown in there has been to try to just say, hey, listen, folks, yeah, I'm just telling y'all, just I'm just expressing my, and so here, in a nutshell, is what I was saying in my comment, in my response, because I think I have to distill it so that um, feathers that are ruffled, may be unruffled, maybe they won't be. What I was really commenting on is how, in general, music, for me as an African American, I personally, as feeling like somewhat of an anomalous person, although I'm not, there's a lot of people like me actually. I feel like I've had to carve my own niche as far as my identity within American culture and music, etc. Because the one assigned to me, or seemingly assigned to me, is one that I'm uncomfortable with, and it is piqued by a lot of American culture, specifically, past. It doesn't mean that I can't listen to anything from the past. Obviously, from my last few videos where I've been playing all those 45s, this is not the case. However, I felt, I don't know, just when, in thinking about responding to that contest, those were the honest thoughts that brought came to mind to me was, the good old days for some were the good old days for some, and there were the bad old days for some. And I had both good and bad days. And yet I felt compelled to make the comments that the memories of the overall climate of this country back at that time, which was still, you know, women and minorities fighting for civil rights, that much of that music brings back those memories. And that's all. I just think it's important to not forget, just like on Memorial Day and all that other stuff for the vets at different times, I don't think my sense of ability to communicate is exaggerated, and my purpose is always to encourage deeper thought and a second look, as opposed to inflaming anger. That, if it happens, even the thought that is encouraged, I'm not responsible for it. However, that's what I'm attempting to do, as opposed to the emotional conflict that may arise. I am aware that that is also, as I keep saying, something that happens as a result of me or anyone speaking their mind. So keep it on the love tip, people. I know it's really hard to talk and share our opinions without becoming emotionally excited. But something that I've learned that is pure wisdom that I encourage everyone to struggle with is there is no reason to take other people's thoughts and words personally, even when they mean them personally, because the power of what they say is not in the words so much as our reaction to the words. Now, we're not Spocks, so we can't just absorb that and do that. Bam. Okay, I got it. Don't take it personal, because they're going to do what they do, because that's them, not me. I'm just a target. Let me decide how I'm going to deal with this. That's not easy to do, but that's a fact. That's a real pragmatic approach to dealing with other people and dealing with the differences in our experiences, perspectives, thoughts, and opinions, even when they're directed at us purposely. If we can just remember, I'm in charge of my reactions. So that's why I'm saying, again, and I'm going to stop, that I knew that by responding to the contest that way, that it would probably get some people going, but that was honestly what was on my mind, and I'm always thinking that's the best thing I can do. Keep it on the love tip, people. I love you all.